Hi fam bam, welcome back. It's Minimalism Monday. You guys have decluttered my kitchen with me. We've decluttered all kinds of stuff. So I thought today we would declutter my bedroom and my closet. This is my bedroom right now. I left it untouched, and to me this is a total mess because things aren't put away, and I'm sorry about that. And here is my closet. So I would think that my room and my closet is pretty easy to declutter, but I haven't done this in a while, so we'll see. Up in the corner here, we have the mattress pad that the kids used to sleep on because they've now moved on to the guest bed. Co-sleeping is how they grew up as babies, so they feel a lot more comfortable sharing a bed together. And we've got some extra pillows here. In this basket, we have our extra sheets and pillowcases for when guests and company come, as well as some extra towels and blankets. Coming down here, we have Brett's clothes, which I don't really touch. He's got a thing of pencils. I take off sleeves from my books. I don't know if you remember me telling you this. Sometimes I'll remove the sleeves so the books look more decorative in the house, and I just store them up here in this corner alongside with my satchel purse when I'm not using it and some of our hats. Coming down to the next shelf, I got some extra sunglasses, my bras, bathing suits, socks, and underwear, essential oils, my shorts. These are delicate bags, which I like using just to be able to know what items don't get dried in the dryer. And some extra bags down here, and a baseball bat. We've got our dirty laundry hamper, everybody's extra shoes, my ukulele, and these are my clothes. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and declutter this thing first, because the rest of this room is not really needing to be decluttered. It just needs to be cleaned up, and we'll see what all needs to get rid of, if anything, in here at all. So I did a video on the easiest and most efficient way to declutter any space, and simply put, it's just taking everything out of the space and only replacing the things that you know you use regularly and daily, and then getting rid of or just looking through the pile of stuff that you didn't replace. This is my favorite go-to now that I've gotten over the whole hump of what actually adds value and identifying what I actually like. In the beginning of your journey, it might be tough to do this because you're still learning and you will make mistakes, which is totally okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything out of my closet except for the things that I know that I'm gonna keep in there, like the pillows and stuff. That's just kind of a crazy amount of stuff to remove, and then we'll go through them together. Okay, this is it. I've officially made a mess in my closet. I left the extra towels, blankets, and pillows because we're gonna use those, and my husband's clothes he's responsible for. I don't wanna get rid of anything that he doesn't want me to, so I'll have to ask him later today. So the first place I'm gonna start is our shoes, because I do want the shoe rack in the closet. So all I'm gonna do is just dump all the shoes out and put the shoe rack back in the closet. Then I get to choose what we actually use. I know these shoes are going out the door. My husband was just complaining that they're starting to rip up, but he is still using them, so that is going back in the closet. These are my trusty old school boots that you guys have probably seen I've had for years and years, and yes, they're staying. Got my Earth Runners, another pair of flip-flops because mine are about to go out and I don't like not having a pair of flip-flops, so I usually always get another pair as soon as I know that mine are about to break. The girls can have flip-flops too, and Love uses her house shoes, obviously, but Elavie doesn't, so I'm gonna have to ask her if she still wants these. As far as my hats go, I'm missing one. These are extra for the kids and whatnot, but I usually wear this one and my tan one, which now I don't know where it is. It might be in my backpack. Well, it's my favorite one, so that's probably why it's missing, and it's probably somewhere around. Okay, let's move these out of the way and go through some of my blankets. This is my grounding blanket, and I don't use this regularly because sometimes it just gets all tangled up, but I do use it when I feel like I need to be grounded, or I'm a little bit more inflamed or starting to get sick. I believe that most things in here I've already gone through. Pretty much everything in here, they're just blankets, and they're extra blankets that we use when company does come, like sheets. So these all get to stay. The next thing I want to tackle are these bags. I have a ton of bags in this bag, and I don't even know what's in this one, but this is typically my carry-all or emergency bag in my car, and I replaced this emergency bag with just a little Tupperware because it was easier to stack things and get things in and out. Plus I like using these for this one for other things. I can fit my entire family's clothing and necessities for a week in this bag, and it's big enough to carry on. So it's another one of those Mary Poppins type scenarios. So I love this bag and I'm gonna be keeping it. But in this bag, I don't even know what's in here, and I bet you there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and lots of sand. Not a good idea to dump it out. This bag in general, look, it's beat up. It's been used. I feel really good about this bag and just letting it go. Same with this one. We've used this one a lot. Wow, look, it's already, the handles are broken. If somebody wants to sew this up, this is another Mary Poppins bag scenario. Oh, and there's my hat. These are my compression sacks and waterproof sacks. I will be keeping these because these are invaluable for when we travel. Oh, a little bag with even more bags on the inside. Oh my gosh. So we have a bunch of these little canvas sacks, and we get them from events, or sometimes people like to stuff them and give them to us. I get them from my class, like my yoga class, family reunions, etc. And they're cute, but I don't even know why I hang on to them because we don't use them. So what I'm gonna do is actually place this with the regifting section, because these are great bags that I love to use to gift somebody rather than buying wrapping paper or extra gift bags. These are great to put gifts into, and then they get a nice usable bag for the groceries or the books or whatever they want. And now we're moving on to the hard bit, which is my clothes. And what I'm gonna do with my clothes is actually just look through what I actually use on a regular basis. And really that is gonna be all these black sports tops. There's 1, 2, 3, and I use these regularly because it's typically what I wear for work. So 3 of them are work and 3 of them are personal. I also wear my sweatpants all the time. These are the sweatpants that I have recently talked about buying another pair of. I have a gray and a black. And then I've got 2 black yoga pants that also go with my personal stuff. When I go to yoga class, I'm usually in these black ones or 1 pair of white leggings, which are probably in the hamper. These are my daily clothes, meaning if I don't want to look like I'm in sports clothes all the time, I use these jeans or my really comfy camo pants. I love these guys so much. They're like jeggings, I think they're called. So they are like, you could still do the splits in this. They feel like super soft and denim still, but very stretchy. And I love these jeans so much. I have some tops here that I use. My mom offered to get me this, and I said I'd give it a try, and she said if I didn't like it, to give it to her, and I actually don't like it, so I'm gonna give it to her. Some of these tops are my favorite tops. You guys see me wear these all the time. Look at how transparent this is because I've worn it for ages. It's actually just got this way by being worn a lot, and I love it, but I'm kind of just using them until they are done because this one's pilling. But I love them so much and they're still usable, so I'm still hanging on to them just to get really good use out of them, and because I don't feel like replacing them at the moment. And my brother gave me this, but this is one of those ones that shrink in a funky way, so I think we're done with this. It's pretty old. My husband uses these and sometimes I steal them. And of course my jacket is super important to have when it's raining or when it gets cold. I always carry essential oils. I used to have 2 of these and I've narrowed it down to 1, and these oils are pretty much what I use regularly, and I won't be replacing this or getting rid of any because I do use them regularly. These oils are oils that I made for my class that I have an abundance of, and I will also be using these because it's really great for muscle therapy, and I usually get white flour, which I'm out of, and I am going to be using this instead. I use pretty much every single one of my bras, and this is what stinks. I've been holding out on this sock because I lost it during one of our laundry sessions, and I can't find the other pair anymore. So I have actually recently decluttered this entire thing, but you know what? These are my pads that I told you that I got for my no tampon, non-disposable menstrual system, and I just don't use these ever. The cup works so good. I use a Lena cup that these have just now gotten buried in my underwear thing, and so I'm just gonna say goodbye to these. I have probably used like 2 of them twice, and the rest are just washed and untouched. So I'm just gonna dig through these. This is a work bathing suit, so that can go in the work clothes bin. These are my personal ones. I have this exfoliant thing that is amazing, but I don't use it anymore because I usually just use sea salt on my face, which is already an exfoliant. And I wonder if the girls would like this. Otherwise, it's gotta go. I don't use these sunglasses at all. These were a work prop. I tried to use them the other day and I just don't care for them because I like my wood sunglasses. So I'm gonna try to sell these on Poshmark. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy this up a little bit. I got my husband's socks and my socks here. It looks like he's missing a sock too. I don't know if that's gonna show up. And it's just about reorganizing. So I do use the Delicates bags and I love them so much, which is why they have their own bin. And I have actually recently decluttered my shorts bin, which is why they look so awesome. So that goes back in too. And that's it, guys. Like, we just decluttered my closet. It's a really quick and easy thing to do to reassess when you feel like things might just be stocking up or things might be going unused. I'm gonna scooch closer to you. So because I've been doing this for a long time and regularly, this is just a quick and easy thing to just come in and reassess, reevaluate really quickly every few months or so. And we got a really good pile of stuff to just let go of. It always feels really good when all the items in your space get used and appreciated regularly, and it feels really good when you're done with them to say goodbye and to let go. The closet is put back in order. It doesn't look much different than it was before, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video so you could see in real time what it's like to remove everything and replace it with the things that you know you use and like on a regular basis. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Leave any questions or comments below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We talk about leveling up our reality to create a life worth living by simplifying our internal and external spaces. I hope you guys enjoy your Monday and enjoy the rest of the week. I'll see you back here for Healthy Hump Day. Ciao.